Yes, sir. Bro Talk 1000. Back at y'all with another video. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And cut off that damn music. Cut that music, because I'm about to go in. Alright? So, I'm going to put up some graphics for you. Nothing crazy, but just have a look at the screen. This video is not going to sit well with a lot of people. Alright? This video is not going to sit well with a lot of people, but I have to further explain to some individuals my position on why I feel Terence Crawford is going to win this fight. Terence Crawford, I am a fan of Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is a pound-for-pound fighter. Absolutely. Could be my number one pound for pound. He's up there. He's in my top 3 somewhere, but I'd have to literally sit down and assess where he is. Great fighter, all due respects. Great personality outside of the ring. He's dry. He's not entertaining. He's not TV friendly, but he's a good father. He's a good family man. You know, as far as I know, I don't know him personally, but from what I see, he seems to be a great all-around dude and top-notch level skills. So with that being said, let's cook. He was campaigning at 140 pounds. There was nobody there. Terence Crawford said himself in the interview for that show, the docuseries, Relentless, top-ranked ESPN production, please check it out. He admitted himself that in hindsight, when people look back on his career, he will not be considered great because he didn't have dance partners. His words, not mine. Now, with that being said, at 140 pounds, I just believe that Terence Crawford is that good, that he was just above all of his competition. But with that also being said, yes, he was above his competition, but who was his competition? Nobody's checking for Hank Lundy. Are you looking forward to the next Hank Lundy fight? Are you looking forward to the next Victor Postal fight? Are you looking forward to the next John Molina Jr. fight? How about Felix Diaz? How about Julius Indongo? Are you checking for these dudes? No. But you are checking for Errol Spence. You are checking for Keith Thurman. You are checking for Sean Porter. You are checking for Danny Garcia. Shit, you even checking for Adrian Broner. You're checking for Manny Pacquiao. You see where I'm going with this? When a 140-pound reign was over for Terence Crawford, he should have did what everybody else did. Leave Top Rank and go to PBC. Obviously, the cats at PBC is getting the bag. Obviously, they're getting to the money. Obviously, they're fighting each other. Even though we complain and bitch and moan, oh man, when they gonna fight each other? They ducking each other. And they have ducked each other for some time. You know, it's politics, whatever. But Danny Garcia fought Sean Porter. You know what I'm saying? Like, Errol Spence fought Sean Porter. Errol Spence is getting ready to fight Danny Garcia. Keith Thurman fought Sean Porter. Who has Terence Crawford fought since he's been in the welterweight division? So, I mean, y'all not gonna like this. I understand that. But listen, I'm not a media journalist. I don't have any types of agendas. I'm not trying to be anybody's friend. I'm just coming on here doing my videos, having a good time, speaking what I feel as a boxing fan. But please tell me, who has Terence Crawford fought since being at welterweight? He fought Jeff Horn. Now, I'm going to give him credit for Jeff Horn because Jeff Horn beat Manny Pacquiao. I'm going to give him credit for that fight. And because I wanted to see, that was a good judge to see if he can acclimate to the weight, like if the weight would be too much for him, you know? Kind of like Alexander Usyk right now, how he's still a good fighter. He was a good fighter at light heavyweight, but being at heavyweight, you could kind of tell the weight difference with the punches and the bigger fighters. He ain't going to be at heavyweight too long. Just my opinion. But anyway, back to Crawford. So Crawford came in, fought Jeff Horn. Good fight. Hell of a fight, right? Beat the shit out of Jeff Horn. No questions asked. Easy. So then you go ahead and fight a damn, was it Jose Benavidez next, I believe? Now, is anybody checking for Jeff Horn? Anybody know when the next Jeff Horn fight is? Anybody checking for Benavidez? Anybody know when the next Benavidez fight is? Anybody checking? Oh, no. How about Amir Khan? Now, Amir Khan, okay, cool. Cool, you can't say nothing because Amir Khan is a name, whatever. But we all know that Amir Khan has a glass chin. We know Amir Khan has no heart. We know that Amir Khan has been ducking Kell Brook since forever. You know what I'm saying? Amir Khan is a clown. He's not even a joke. He's not even nobody takes him serious. He's the Adrian Broner of the welterweight division. But let's keep it pushing, right? So you fight a Kavaliauskas, right? Kavaliauskas, that's a good fight, right? No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I mean, I don't care. You can say, oh, he was undefeated. He was somebody up in the ranks. But, bruh, nobody's checking for Kavaliauskas, man. Sorry. When is his next fight? Who he fighting next? What's on the schedule for Kavaliauskas? That's the mean machine, right? What's on the schedule next for him? I'm checking for Son. No, I'm not. And neither are you. Nobody's checking for these dudes that Terence Crawford is fighting. So when these fights come about, okay, you gonna fight Sean Porter? What's his excuse was, oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. We go way back to the amateurs. Okay, so cross Sean Porter off the list. Errol Spence, yeah, we talking, but it's politics. It's business. It's politics. Okay. Now nobody want to take the blame. Oh, it's politics. It ain't me. I'm a fighter. I ain't scared of nobody. But I'm tired of that bullshit, man. Terence Crawford knew what he should have did when he got to the welterweight division, signed with PBC, because all the welterweights, all the best welterweights was on PBC. Period. You know? So basically, I know y'all gonna hate this. Y'all gonna hate this. But it is what it is. Terence Crawford basically ducked the entire welterweight division. Or the top of the welterweight division. Simple as that. He pretty much ducked the top of the welterweight division. Kell Brook, on the other hand, Kell Brook came out, you know what I'm saying? You know, he smoked Sean Porter. Smoked him. You know what I'm saying? He went up, he fought Errol Spence. He fought Triple G at 160. Went up 2 weight classes. Is that not psycho? Is Kell Brook not psychopathic for that? My man went up to Gennady Golovkin's weight class, the boogeyman, the most feared man at 160 pounds at that time, and gave him all he could handle until he got his orbital bone broken. Shit happens in boxing. But who was winning that fight? Kell Brook was winning that fight until like that last round or two. Kell Brook was winning that fight. And then he goes right after fighting Triple G, having a broken orbital bone in his face, goes and takes on Errol Spence, the most feared man at welterweight. Danny Garcia ain't want none of Spence. Thurman ain't want none of Spence. Hey, Kell Brook raised his hand. I'll do it. And what happened in that fight, bro? Errol Spence is known as what? A big welterweight. Kell Brook went in there and he banged with him. Talking about not taking a backward step, bro. Going in, uppercuts on the inside, banging him, banging away at Errol Spence. But Errol Spence is just too good. Errol Spence is just too good, you know. Another orbital bone broken, different side of the face. Something is up with Kell Brook's face. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But Kell Brook always comes to fight. Tell me a fight that you seen Kell Brook in where he didn't look like a bad excuse my, yo, you know what I'm saying. Kell Brook always come to fight. And he also himself is known as a big welterweight. So, Kell Brook's resume is solid. Kell Brook is a solid fighter. Terence Crawford is unproven at welterweight as far as I'm concerned. As far as I'm concerned, he's unproven at welterweight. And that's his own fault for being, quote-unquote, loyal to Top Rank and not joining PBC like everybody else where all the fights was. He ducked the welterweights. Kell Brook will look like he'll fight anybody. Kell Brook don't even got a manager right now. Eddie Hearn was like, man, we ain't picking this up. For whatever reason. But still, he's like, yo, I'm training. I'm in shape. I'm on cue to make weight right now. Let's get it. With Terence Crawford, the best in the world. Now, am I saying that Terence Crawford has no chance? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Terence Crawford could box him to a perfectly good decision. We do know Kell Brook has had stamina issues in the past. He has had stamina issues in the past because he's a heavily muscled dude. You know, muscles in boxing is not really a good thing. But Kell Brook, he's ready for the smoke. He's ready for the smoke. Trainer, no trainer, just any, meeny, money, mo. Who want to train me? I'm good. I'm motivated. Eddie Hearn don't want to pick up the fight. He don't believe in me. He don't think and he takes on the best. That tells you a lot about Kell Brook. And that's why I'm picking him to win, man. That's why I'm picking him to win. Because Terence Crawford is still unproven at welterweight. Kell Brook is highly proven at welterweight. Big, strong, solid. I'm doubling down on that. Y'all can hate it. Y'all can love it. It seems to be a lot of people in the YouTube world, the boxing world, who like scared to criticize Terence Crawford for some reason, man. I mean, you get your onesie twosies, but a lot of people is like it's taboo. I'll call you out on it, bro. I don't care. Ain't nobody paying me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting paid to talk good about you. And you should have knew to leave Top Rank, bruh. Manny Pacquiao left Top Rank, bruh. Speak to my promoter, Bob Arum. Speak to my promoter, Bob Arum. Yeah, he left. Manny Pacquiao left Top Rank. Floyd Mayweather left Top Rank, bro, and went to PBC. Mikey Garcia left and went to PBC. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? I mean, if you was going to come up to welterweight and get beat up, I would rather have you come up to welterweight and get beat up by one of the top 4 or 5 dudes, bro. Not Kell Brook. I mean, shit, I love Kell Brook. Kell Brook, one of my favorite welterweights. He's one of my favorite fighters, period. Kell Brook is, yes, he is. So, that's not shitting on Kell Brook by saying, you know, I would rather you get beat up by somebody else. But I'm just saying, that shit was like, I mean, there was no build-up for this, bro. You and Spence had to build up. You and any one of them PBC fighters would have made a killing. Terence Crawford with any one of those PBC fighters that I named would have made a killing. Any pay-per-view, bro. But here you are, fighting Kell Brook for, you know, that not that much change, you know, or not your full potential. But, you know, it is what it is, man. We'll see. I think it's going to be a hell of a fight, you know, whether Terence Crawford wins or loses. I'm not saying that I want either one to win yet. I'm not picking nothing yet. I'm just saying This is my reason that I'm doubling down on why I think Kell Brook wins. So, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I'll be back with another one. It's your boy, Pro Talk 1000. I'm out.